I said it when we started about the mountain broke me. But in that process of breaking me, it rebuilt me. I have a massive appreciation for life, mate. You know, it's I try not to read or listen to too much of the news because it's just negative. There's people out in the world who got a lot less than you and always having a smile on your face. Again, be grateful for what you have, but be even more grateful for the opportunity that you can build for yourself and be the best at what you do in your chosen profession, your chosen life. I want to go back. If you said to me, bruv, do you want to go back? That was one of your questions. In a heartbeat.
Well, you do the same mountain again?
I will do Kili again. I will do it again. When, I don't know. But you shouldn't try to recreate where you've got this lasting impression of just the best memories and creating really good friends. I haven't met the group, apart from Sharon and Ange, because we're all family, but I haven't met the group I climbed with since that day. We've kept in touch through our WhatsApp group and through Facebook. Some of them connect with me on LinkedIn. We have a reunion in February, I think. I can't quite remember what month, January or February, I can't remember. They've become a massive part of my life.
Brilliant.
And I can't wait to see them.
Absolutely brilliant.
Out of the harshness of what that mountain was.
So you've grown up with Sharon, and Ange, obviously, you know, sister-in-law. Do you think the relationships were strong before you climbed the mountain? Do you think you guys have become even more tighter since experiencing this together?
Yeah. Look, you want to climb mountain, you know, you're my best mate, right? So I would say, come on, bruv, climb the mountain. It was just something you never wanted to do. That's okay. But, you know, I've always had respect for Sharon. I've always had respect for Ange, and we've always got on. Do you want to do something like this with people you like?
Yeah.
Why would I go with someone I don't enjoy their company? I don't dislike anyone, but if I don't enjoy their company, I wouldn't want to go with them. Our relationship has gone up tenfold to the point where I speak to these guys every other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were the best people I did it with. No disrespect to you.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mean it disrespect to anyone. They were the best people I did it with. And I wouldn't trade that now. And we talk about our next adventure. And I always say, come on, girls, what we're doing, when we're doing it, how we're doing it. And I don't want, it sounds a bit weird. I'll just say it. I don't want anyone else. I don't want to do it with anyone else.
That's nice. That's really nice. So what is the next adventure?
I would love to do Everest base camp. I don't think I could do the summit. I'm not a technical climber. Plus it costs a lot of money. There's a couple of things with what I've been thinking about. Once you've done a summit of a mountain, you can't top. You need to summit somewhere else. Everest base camp sounds intriguing. I want to do it, but I want to summit somewhere. I want to say I want to do Everest base camp. I've been asking you, let's do it. 2027 is the next adventure. I've said it. It's going to happen. Along with shark diving and all of those nice things. But definitely I will do Everest base camp purely for the fact of saying I've seen Everest, I guess, in the flesh personally. But I will train differently for it.
I bet that shower felt good when you came back to the hotel.
Oh, God. Mate, you don't want to know. I mean, I can't describe, but oh, yeah. had a hot meal. I know not the hot meals we were having, so I'm not going to disrespect the chefs on the mountain, but the bed. I remember FaceTiming you, right?
Yeah.
And look, man, you helped me out loads, you and Sandra, during those that I guess 1.5 weeks where I was technically off the grid.
Yeah.
But the shower felt great. But can I just jump in and say one thing?
Yeah.
I just mentioned the word grid, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had no internet, no phone calls.
Yeah.
You know, the odd one or two. Because I was conserving my whatever SIM thing I'd purchased, so I didn't want to be, the first time I literally switched off, Microsoft Teams. I wasn't communicating with work. Mate, it was amazing. Amazing to just switch off and not think about anything.
And and that's you and I both, and a lot of people in the world, they can't live without gadgets, right? They can't live without their phone.
We're guilty of it. You and I are guilty of it.
100%, right? But just having that time for a week and a half of not having any communication must have felt.
Interesting you say that. I downloaded music, and they said don't listen to music as you climb, going through the rainforest. And you're going through a rainforest, you see a goddamn desert on the goddamn mountain.
Yeah,
it's just next level. You see plants and wildlife that you will not see on, I guess, normal sea level, right? And they said don't listen to music, just listen to nature. Just listen. Honestly, it changes you. Best thing ever. I will implore people to do it. I mean, please train and do all those bits and bobs. Work out and do the right training and follow what they say. I guess there's a little bit of arrogance in me because of my training. I do. I'll own that.
Yeah.
That I thought, yeah, man, I can do this, and sending you videos, I'm a beast, and doing nonsense. I won't do that again.
Well, that was what you kind of just got me into my next question.
Okay.
I was going to ask you that. If somebody was going to go on a similar adventure, what would be the most important advice? So, training, right? Train. Would you say doing the altitude climbing?
Yeah, 100%.
We talk about the 3 peaks. We talk about
Yeah, do
Nevis. We talk about all that.
Yeah. Do you know what you got to understand?
But you guys didn't do it.
No.
But you still went and...
Yeah, but we suffered, bruv. I will be lying. I'm not here to lie to people.
Yeah.
I'll be lying if I said, yeah, man, I breezed it. There's never been, it's nearly a year coming up soon. It's the anniversary. That's why we're doing this reunion, right? At any given point, have I ever said to you, I walked it? That was easy.
Yeah.
Never said it, have I? Because I didn't train properly. And when I spoke to my fellow campmates, they'd all done the right things. And like I said, people 10 years older than me, 5 years older than me, they breezed it. And I was like, shit.
Incredible.
So I would say, if you're going to do it, do it. Train right, eat right, sleep right. All the right things to do. But the biggest thing I would want people to do is really discover who they are as an individual, as a human being. The world is a beautiful place. It is an amazing place. With everything that's going on, it's an amazing place where we live in something that is sometimes indescribable. And I respect the mountain. We got off, we get to the airport, I peaked Kilimanjaro. I didn't wear the t-shirt today, it's too cold and it's raining outside, but I peaked Kilimanjaro, and the respect you get at the airport. And don't take anything off the mountain. Because as you go through, they've got a big cage and people were throwing their rocks off Kilimanjaro. Don't do that. Don't take anything off the mountain.
Brilliant. Well, look, what a different kind of podcast, wasn't it? It was our third one.
Yeah.
Our name of our podcast is Raj and Rinks Talks When Nothing Makes Sense. But today, I think, you know, it's been very inspirational, you know, in terms of what you've achieved. To close off, I just want to say congratulations to you, Ange and Sharon, for a, you know, remarkable achievement. And yeah, you're certainly an inspiration to your offsprings and to many others, you know, your nephews and, you know, our extended family and friends. So I really look forward to your next adventure.
Well, you're coming with me.
But I can't.
You can.
Yeah.
Do you know what, bruv? You can. And I think what we've let, you know, the people who are trying to support us with this podcast, you know, I've thoroughly enjoyed talking to you about it. And I think you and I talk about it on the train when we're going to work or...
But we never really spoke about it like the way we are speaking about it and asking you, you know, I've asked you, how was it? And we talked about it and I've picked up you know, the few bits and bobs. But in this kind of setting, it was just ideal to spend the time talking about this. So we just want to say thank you to Chase for setting this whole up.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Chase. And hopefully the next one we do is
yeah. I like
it. Won't be too long.
Nice.
We won't leave it too long.
I don't know if we shouldn't. I mean, I don't know why
But I think this is the most serious we've ever been, ever. But again, well done.
Thanks,
and,
man. Well, you know what? It's well done to you know. Look, you do these things with the support of family, right? You guys supported us. So you know, thank you to the people who sponsored and the people who gave us that vote of confidence. It goes a long way.
And not only that, and collectively, well done on the money that you guys raised for the charity. Pumping Marvelous, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so well done on that. Incredible.
Thanks, man. Well,
right.
I think we're done here.
Yeah, I think so.
Unless
or shall we carry on talking?
Do you want to talk about what now?
Ruin it by talking.
No.